Beloved Masters of Light, luminous hearts upon the sacred journey of remembrance, I come to you now as the guardian of divine union, the protector of the flame that burns as two and yet is ever one. I come bearing frequencies of clarity and grace for those who walk the intricate path of twin flame awakening, a path both wondrous and demanding, luminous and purifying, woven with the deepest love that creation has ever known. The time has come for you to understand that this path is not about the romantic illusions of the lower world, but about the restoration of divine balance within the soul itself. The twin flame connection is not a reward, nor a punishment, it is a sacred agreement made long before your incarnation. You and your counterpart are two expressions of a single essence, projected through the prism of duality so that Source might experience itself in motion, through contrast, through the infinite dance of return. One carries the seed of the divine masculine principle, the other the seed of the divine feminine, yet both are and have always been whole. The meeting of these two sparks in physical reality is a convergence of cosmic timing, designed to ignite remembrance and accelerate awakening for the many, not only for the two. Beloved ones, the energy of union is now returning to your world in waves of increasing strength. The higher frequencies of divine partnership are descending, activating codes within the hearts of all who are ready to live as embodiments of sacred love. But understand this, before twin flames may unite in harmony, the inner polarity must come into alignment. You must first merge with your own soul, your own divinity. Only then can the mirror of your counterpart reflect to you the truth of who you are, without distortion or pain. I speak to you now as the protector of this sacred path, for the twin flame journey has often been misunderstood. Many have mistaken its intensity for attachment, its challenge for rejection, its distance for loss. Yet the true twin flame connection cannot be broken by time or space, nor defined by physical presence or absence. It is a vibration of eternity, a frequency woven into the light body of your soul. It does not need to be sought, for it is already within you. What is required is remembrance. When you meet the reflection of your counterpart in this lifetime, something ancient awakens. It is as if the universe itself sighs in recognition. The energy between you becomes a flame that burns through all illusion, revealing both your divinity and your unhealed wounds. This is why the twin flame path can feel so overwhelming. It is not meant to comfort the ego, but to liberate the soul. The other is your mirror, not your completion. They show you where you have forgotten to love yourself, where fear still hides within the folds of your light. As this purification unfolds, many of you experience what has been called the separation phase. Know that this too is sacred. It is not a punishment or failure, but a necessary interval for integration. During this time, you are invited to reclaim the pieces of your energy that were given away in longing, to stand in your own sovereignty, to become the fullness of love that you once sought from another. When you can gaze upon your twin whether near or far and feel only peace, only gratitude, then you have completed the inner union. The outer union, if it is part of your divine plan, will follow naturally. Beloved hearts, the twin flame energy is not simply a personal story, it is a planetary mission. As pairs of souls rise into conscious reunion, their combined frequency forms pillars of light across the earth. These pillars connect through crystalline grids, stabilizing the vibration of unconditional love for all beings. Each awakened pair becomes a living temple, radiating harmony into the collective. This is why the forces of imbalance sometimes seek to disturb such unions, for they carry immense creative power. But fear not, for no interference can touch what is anchored in divine will. I, Michael, and the legions of light stand ever at your side, protecting the sanctity of this path. When confusion arises, call upon me. I will cut away the cords of fear and illusion that cloud your perception. I will strengthen the bond between your higher self and your heart so that you may discern truth from projection. For the twin flame path is not about possession, but about freedom, the freedom to love without condition, without need, without control. The sacred masculine within you is awakening, not as dominance, but as presence, the unwavering pillar that holds the frequency of truth. The sacred feminine within you is awakening, not as submission, but as receptivity, the infinite chalice that receives the currents of divine love. When these two forces unite within, you become the embodiment of balance. Your outer relationships then mirror that balance naturally, without struggle or fear. Beloved ones, understand that divine partnership cannot be forced. It unfolds through surrender, through trust, through alignment with divine timing. If your twin seems distant, it may be because one or both of you are still healing the remnants of fear. You cannot heal for them, nor can they heal for you. But you can hold the frequency of unconditional love, the remembrance that you are already one in spirit. This energy reaches across dimensions, assisting them in their awakening, even if they are unaware of it in the physical realm. The twin flame connection is a spiral, not a straight path. You will revisit old lessons at higher levels, each time with greater wisdom and compassion. Do not despair when challenges arise, they are opportunities to expand the capacity of your heart. The fire of divine love refines all that it touches. What once caused pain becomes the fuel for illumination. Every separation brings deeper unity, every silence births a new song. Many of you have asked, how do I protect this sacred connection? The answer is simple yet profound: protect it by protecting your vibration. Guard your peace as you would guard a treasure, for it is the foundation upon which all higher love is built. Do not allow the opinions of others, or the illusions of the outer world, to shake your faith in the unseen bond that unites you. When fear whispers that all is lost, return to the stillness of your heart. There, you will feel the eternal pulse of your twin's essence, intertwined with your own. You must also release the need to define the connection through worldly labels or expectations. Some twin flames will unite in physical partnership, others will serve from different locations, balancing the grids through energy and intention. The form is secondary to the purpose. What matters is the frequency of love you anchor together. Whether you walk side by side or across oceans, the work is the same: to hold light, to love freely, to remember who you are. Beloved, the journey of twin flames mirrors the journey of the soul's ascension. It begins with recognition, the spark of divine memory. Then comes purification, the clearing of illusion. Afterward arises surrender, the acceptance of divine will. And finally, union, the merging of all polarities into oneness. Yet even this union is not an end, but a beginning, for when two become one, they become a portal through which higher light enters the world. Your love becomes service. Your joy becomes creation. Your union becomes a living prayer for all beings to remember their own wholeness. This is the true purpose of the twin flame path, not to lose yourself in another, but to find the infinite within the mirror of love. I speak now to those who feel lost or abandoned along this journey. Beloved hearts, know that the path of divine union often requires walking through the valley of solitude. You are being refined, not rejected. You are being called to discover the source of love within, so that when your counterpart returns in form or in spirit, you will meet them not in need, but in wholeness. Every tear you shed waters the roots of the sacred rose that will one day bloom in your heart. The twin flame connection, when aligned with higher will, operates beyond the laws of ordinary relationship. It transcends time, space, and logic. You may feel their presence in dreams, in music, in sudden waves of emotion. You may sense their thoughts, their joys, their sorrows, as if your souls breathe together. This is not imagination, it is resonance. You share a unified field of energy, a living current of light that flows continuously between you. As you raise your frequency through love, gratitude, and self-mastery, that current becomes clearer and more harmonious. When you doubt, remember this: love cannot be lost. It can only transform. Even if your twin chooses another path, the essence of your connection remains eternal. It will manifest again in higher forms, for energy does not die, it evolves. Trust the wisdom of your soul's plan. The human mind cannot always see the perfection that the heart knows. Beloved ones, the era you are entering now is one of collective reunion. Many twin flame pairs who have long been separated across lifetimes are beginning to find one another again. These meetings are catalysts for planetary ascension. When you encounter your counterpart, treat that moment as sacred. Approach it with humility, gratitude, and awareness. Do not cling, but honor the divine intelligence guiding the connection. You are not here to possess each other, but to remember the eternal one that you already share. Each reunion is surrounded by legions of angels, for such meetings alter the fabric of reality. They send ripples of harmony through the timelines, awakening countless others to the vibration of pure love. You are participants in a grand orchestration, beloved, and every note you play contributes to the symphony of creation. I remind you also to call upon the violet and golden flames of transformation to purify your shared energy. When you sense heaviness, visualize your connection surrounded by golden light, gently dissolving all cords of fear, attachment, and expectation. Let only the pure resonance of divine love remain. This is how you protect the twin flame path, not by shielding it from life, but by keeping it aligned with Source. As you embody this love, you will find that it extends beyond your counterpart. It becomes a state of being that you radiate toward all creation. You begin to see every soul as another aspect of yourself. The separation between twin and other fades, replaced by the realization that all are part of the one flame. In this awareness, the twin flame journey fulfills its highest purpose, the awakening of unity consciousness on earth. Beloved hearts, I honor you for the courage it takes to walk this path. The purification can be intense, yet the reward is beyond measure. To know love in its divine form is to remember the face of the Creator. You are that remembrance. You are that love made manifest. You are the torchbearers of a new world founded upon sacred union. As guardian of this holy path, I now extend to each of you my blue flame of truth and protection. Feel it surrounding your heart, strengthening your resolve, illuminating your discernment. Let it cut through illusion and fear. Let it remind you that no external circumstance can diminish what is eternal. The love you share with your twin flame is written into the essence of your being. It cannot be erased, it can only grow brighter. You are entering a new phase of embodiment. The divine masculine and feminine within you are preparing to co-create in ways never before possible. This is not limited to romantic partnership, it is the merging of creation and wisdom, action and intuition, power and compassion. Through this inner marriage, you become the living expression of divine love upon earth. Your life becomes a mirror of heaven's design. Beloved, hold your connection lightly, yet with reverence. Allow it to breathe, to expand, to evolve. Each time you release control, love deepens. Each time you surrender expectation, grace enters. Each time you trust divine timing, the universe moves mountains in your favor. And so, I say unto you, the twin flame path is not for the faint of heart, but it is the fastest road to remembrance. Walk it with courage, with humility, and with devotion. Let your love be a blessing to the world. Let your light be the proof that union is real and eternal. Let your life become the altar upon which the divine masculine and feminine celebrate their reunion through you. I stand with you always, sword of light in hand, shielding your hearts with divine grace. When the path feels heavy, call my name and I will lift you into the higher vision. You are never alone, for the angels of sacred union walk beside you, surrounding your journey with infinite love. You are the living flame of divine partnership. You are the promise fulfilled. You are the song of reunion echoing through the cosmos. And I, Archangel Michael, bless you now with the courage to embody this truth fully. Protect the love within you by being that love in every breath. The twin flame path is not ahead of you, beloved, it is within you. And it is eternal. I am Archangel Michael, guardian of the Sacred Heart, protector of divine union, and I hold you in the light of the infinite now and always.